Hey, what's up, guys? Bradley Dillon here for thenewfury.com, and we're here to send a new friends of mine. Of course, everyone I meet on a tour is a new friend of mine.
Wait, did you say New Furry?
No, the newfury.com.
Oh, New Fury. I thought he said New Furry, and
It's not like the old Furry.
No, Furry, like the people that dress up in the animal costumes. They'll
Okay,
get
like,
on.
what kind of interview is
Yeah.
this?
I was about to run fast.
And I was gonna stay.
Well, yeah, he would.
So, we are really here some new friends of mine today. It's always good to meet new people, talk to new bands, see new bands. So, why don't you guys introduce yourselves of what you do in the band, and also what band you play in for anybody who doesn't know.
I am Johnny Christmas. I play the trumpets and sing and do interpretive dance for the Real Big Fish.
My name is Rylan Steen, and I play the drums for the Real Big Fish. We are in the band.
Real Big Fish.
Alright, first question for you guys today. You guys are...
Pass.
You heard it here first.
Pass.
Oh my god, this is going to be amazing. So, you're playing with a lot of... Warped Tour has a lot of different bands. You got dozens of bands here. Rap, metal, dubstep, electronic, alternative rock, and so on. What brings people to a Real Big Fish show?
Ooh, I think it's to have fun. I think that's something that they really get from us that they may not get from other bands. We definitely realize that what we do is entertainment. We're just not musicians, we're entertainers. So there's definitely a show that you're
We
watching.
are musicians.
We are musicians, absolutely. Musicians first, entertainers second.
Or
Either way.
sometimes we like to say it's the Real Big Fish comedy and music review show.
Yeah. We harken back to the years that we spent in vaudeville, little bit of dandies, doing tap dancing. But for everyone that comes to our show, it's a chance for them to get away, to forget their problems, and to have a smile on their face, maybe say a bad word or two, to dance, and not to hit other people. We're not out there to make other people hit each other. We want everybody to have a good time.
We want everyone to dance. Make new friends in the audience.
Dance your problems away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of the things I've noticed about you, and I was also told by a lot of my friends who've gone to Warped Tour in previous cities, that you guys have such a unique stage show. You're doing a lot of things that other bands wouldn't, especially within a small time frame. So, what do you think is really special about the Real Big Fish show? What can fans expect if they've never seen it?
Well, I think part of it is just that we tour so much all the time. I mean, it really never stops. That I think what happens is all of us are able to act purely on instincts, and each one of us can go right along. If we want to sidetrack and go do something else, everyone else is going to know how to go along with that person. So,
Are you trying to say that we're really, really, really good?
I'm just trying to say that we're really good and we know what we're doing. It's just we try and switch it up and make it fun for ourselves too, only because we tour as much as we do. So I think with that, you have certain bands that will kind of stick to a script, almost as they play their show, whereas us, it's trying to make it entertaining for the crowd and for ourselves. And then when you have those moments, those true spontaneous moments, like I think you could really see that, because you could just see everyone on the bandstand just laughing, and I think the crowd picks up on that. So I mean, I guess maybe I'd say there's perhaps a little more spontaneity in our shows, but we have a big sense of humor on stage, and we're always making jokes. It's like we're the sort of band where if someone screws up, or if I drop drumsticks and all of a sudden I stop playing a song and a song stops, some bands just get really bent out of shape and get really angry, but we make a joke out of it. So I think it's just our idea that humor does and should and does exist in music, in our music and stage show.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking about that because, like you said, a lot of bands are really serious. They have a script. And I mean, while there's a place for that, not a lot of musicians, especially when you're in a band as large as you guys are, can really connect and feed off each other and make even mistakes sound humorous. How do you guys do that? Is it because you've been together so long, or why is it you're able to do that?
I think some bands take themselves really seriously, and we take the music very seriously, but we have kind of a lighthearted outlook about ourselves. And I think that makes our lives easier, a like we're not getting so bent out of shape about the littlest thing. It helps us deal with making mistakes, because everyone makes mistakes. Listen, everyone makes mistakes.
We're not here to make it right, we're here to make it rock.
Oh no, it's going to be right, and it's going to rock.
Oh, yeah.
I've actually heard from interviews with you guys that you guys are actually really big into metal, which, you know, and that surprises a lot of people. You know, a lot of people think that just because you're a rapper doesn't mean you can, like, throw up the horns. Yeah.
We grew up in the 80s. I mean, most of us, the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. And so that was part of our lexicon of music. I mean, I grew up listening to Megadeth. I grew up listening to Metallica. I grew up listening to Led Zeppelin. And as well as listening to jazz and all this other stuff that I really enjoy. So a very interesting anecdote about that is we played the Soundwave Festival in Australia, and I was in the elevator with the lead singer of Anthrax. And he had his earbuds in, and he was listening to Boz Scaggs. And I thought that was so awesome.
Yeah, I think any musician who, you know, loves music and, you know, and is always searching and trying to get better as a musician, I think everyone's going to listen to all sorts of music. I mean, if you didn't, I think that, you know, that would be a, you know, what kind of musician you could be.
And that's one thing that I really enjoy about being in the band, is that other guys in the band will turn me on to music that I haven't heard before, and that's always an awesome experience.
So, you know, you guys have been on Warped Tour for a while this year. It's almost done, unfortunately. It's I know it's the kind of thing probably makes everybody really sad on tour, because, you know, you become friends with everybody, make friends with new people. Pretty much.
Friends, but yeah.
So, you know, with there being dozens of bands on Warped Tour, if you could pick one band that you haven't seen before that's really basically made you a fan of theirs, who would it be?
On this tour or any band?
On this tour.
I really enjoy the band Wallpaper. We really get into that. I go see their set whenever I can.
I really love Ocean City Soundtrack. Those guys are just awesome, really musical, not a great show. I just can't get enough.
And I've actually been reminded, because early November is on the tour, and I was actually kind of rediscovered them and was reminded, like, just how much I like that band as well. So
Oh, actually, and that band, the Black Dahlia Murder, I just happened to be walking past their stage, and all what I heard was their drummer, this machine gun of double bass thing, and I was blown away. It was like perfect. It was all in time. He was playing really well, and so I stopped and I watched him. Oh my gosh, they're awesome.
And so you mentioned that, and something not well. I mean, I'm sure a lot of musicians do it, but there's some that, you know, only listen to a few genres of music. I mean, well, there's nothing wrong with that. You like what you like, you know. How is it you guys are really big into genres other than your own? Is it, like you said, is it just because you're a musician, you've learned to appreciate all sorts of genres?
I mean, I would just think that'd be boring. There's so much great art, music out there, and you just have to have an open mind. And
yeah, some days I want to listen to Louis Armstrong. Some days I want to listen to Elvis Costello. Some days I want to listen to Megadeth. Some days, I mean, it's really varied.
And then some days he just asks me to scream in his ear.
Some days I want to listen to Ryland's record.
Yeah. You know. So yeah, there's way too much music out there to just be, you know, just to focus on the kind of one genre.
I think we're huge fans of music done well. Regardless of genre, when you as an artist that has traveled around for 22 years, you recognize those bands that really get it. Whether from the record or from the live performance, you go, oh, these guys know exactly what they're doing. These guys are professionals. These guys are artists. And I turn around with bands like Les and Jake. I mean, those guys are so
pros.
We love them, and you can watch our set every night. Or the Aquabats, watch our set every night, and it's always new, it's always interesting.
All right, before we wrap this thing up, you got anything you'd like to tell your fans, friends, or family members?
Thanks for coming to the shows. We love you. Keep coming to the shows.
Absolutely. We have a record called Candy Coated Fruit that you have to check out. And if you haven't checked it out, you should check it out.
It's got music and things and stuff on it.
But without our fans and our family, we wouldn't be able to do this. I mean, we are really, really lucky to be able to make money playing music. And we'll keep playing as long as you guys keep coming to the shows.
Alright, I think you guys can watch this interview today, so I'm really good getting to know you a little bit, and hopefully I get to see you on the board tour. Be sure to check out this interview and more at newtheory.com. This has been Bradley Dillon and Real Big Fish. You should definitely check them out on all social networks and stuff like that. Later.